32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year A. Wisdom. Be ready to receive Christ when He comes. We must have once found ourselves in situations where we suddenly lacked fuel for our car or generators. For example, even now, many cars and many machines have been designed with warning signs of imminent seizure. Despite that, we still find ourselves lacking or still running out of fuel. It may also be when we forget or neglect to pay our bills or run out of airtime when making an important call. Some of these situations can be very embarrassing. Imagine you're in a situation where you just lack something you could have thought of having before. In today's gospel, it is not fuel or airtime that is lacking, but olive oil. This was what was burning in lamps in Jesus' day. At the beginning, the 5 foolish virgins did not really run out of oil. They never had it at all, so they were not prepared. The bridesmaids in the parable were all given an opportunity to be ready for the wedding in the groom's house later that evening. The groom had already sent words to them that the wedding would be later that day. They knew the wedding would take place. They were aware. But 5 of them did not bring oil at all. They had an opportunity during the day to get a supply of oil, but they did not bother. Those who were able to anticipate their oil need are described as wise, and those who could not are described as foolish. The truth is that wisdom is actually very difficult to define. It is the first and the highest gift of the Holy Spirit. It makes the soul responsive to God in the contemplation of divine things. Where faith is a simple knowledge of the articles of Christian belief, wisdom goes on to a certain divine penetration of the truths themselves. Built into wisdom is the element of love, which inspires contemplative reflection on these divine mysteries, which rejoices dwelling on them and directs the mind to judge all things according to their principles. The first reading actually personifies wisdom, and it is addressed as a woman who is ready to make herself available to anyone who earnestly goes in search of her. Wisdom, therefore, goes beyond mere intelligence. Wisdom is not all about brilliance. It goes beyond that. It involves a deep clarity of judgment that moves us to speak and to act only after listening to God. The parable of the virgins makes us understand that for a Christian, wisdom entails being ready to receive Christ anytime He comes. The gospel, or the gospel's response to the delay, was to insist, nevertheless, that Jesus would return unannounced and even unexpected, and to repeat the mantra, keep alert, stay awake, and be ready. A wise person, knowing the importance of Jesus in his or her life, will make efforts to be ready every time. Let us now pray, my dear brothers and sisters, for the gift of the Holy Spirit to help us understand the importance of Christ in our lives and be ready to receive Him when He comes. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.